Well, now that summer is just around the corner, the search for the best summer hair colors is heating up. All summer long, we're going to tackle the top hair and beauty trends with Z Salon and Spa. First up, the top summer blonde looks.
Blonde is always a popular color in the summertime, but going blonde can be a little bit tougher than you might think, and finding that shade that is just right for you. I'm at Z Salon and Spa. I'm with Sarah Jackson here, giving us an idea of the ideas that we can do. You know, and Sarah, it's a tough color. People, I think, assume, oh, I'm going to go blonde. It'll be easy. You really kind of work through a process with people.
Absolutely. So I have Krista here. So Krista started off actually with red hair. It's taken Krista about a year to achieve this level of lightness. And we did that, we took 3 sessions. And what we really did to keep her hair healthy through those 3 sessions is spanning them over time. And then also using deep conditioning treatments in between those time to preserve the health of her hair.
Right. So it's important to set expectations. If you're coming from another color into blonde, it might take a little bit of time.
Absolutely. If you're wanting to make a change and going from any darker shade to a lighter shade, I would absolutely book a consultation with your stylist first. That way you can plan your day around being blonde.
Yeah.
Also, too, to give your stylist a heads up, because it's not a 40-minute hour service. This takes hour-long process to do. Adrienne over here, she was with me for 3 hours to achieve this level of blonde, actually on Saturday. So just making sure that your time is allotted for as well.
You know, and looking at the different colors here, they're slightly different blondes. Are these the trends that you're seeing heading into the summer?
Yes, there's a lot of different trends with blondes. Definitely, like the ashier, cool white blondes are always a popular favorite. But then you're also seeing a lot of champagne blonde. There's a fun, noon tone out oat milk blonde.
I love the names they come up with, right? Oat milk blonde. Okay, yeah.
And there's also a cherry blonde that's coming out, which is like a blonde with a pink undertone, which is super fun too.
All right. And she has like dimensions here. So it's not, you don't have to be, more of a solid blonde compared to different dimensions.
Absolutely. If you're a brunette and this totally freaks you out to go blonde, you can start somewhere where you have just pieces of blonde in your brunette, just to brighten you up and give you a fun look for the summer.
All right. What about care? How do you make sure that we're keeping the look?
Absolutely. So typically any blonde is going to need some sort of color enhancing conditioner to use intermittently to tone their blonde or to keep that enhanced tone, especially when you don't want any yellow in your blonde. So like a purple conditioner. On the flip side that, you have guests that like more of a bold undertone, and there's also conditioners to enhance face tones as well. The other thing you want with blonde is a deep conditioning treatment. Botanical Repair is one of my favorites. What that does is a bond building conditioner, so it helps keep your hair intact. Because the blonding services typically are a little harder on your hair than some others.
Yeah, and protect your investment too. That summer sun can do a lot of damage. Hat and maybe stay out of that chlorine pool right away.
Absolutely, yeah. Chlorine is not a thing in any colors. You will not see me anywhere near full.
All right, for more information to schedule your consult, go to zsalon.com.